Good day to you. How are you today? Hope you're fine because I'm doing well myself here today. Thank you for watching the last week edition of Blue Corners. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you to those who asked questions, and thank you to all my guests that was on set last week. Thank you all, I really do appreciate. Today is another day and it's another weekend. How are you doing? Hope you are enjoying your weekend. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you're watching from. This is Blue Corners on NAIJA Radio UK, and as usual, I am Toke Bravo. This is a relationship program where we treat different topics and try to build a relationship. Do you know that if we have perfect relationship, perfect families, the world and the society will be at peace, because everything starts from the home. And if we are able to go through a healthy relationship, if we try to put our marriages in shape, believe me, everything will be at peace. So it's Toke Bravo again on Blue Corners today, and this is AYO Radio UK. Like I used to tell you on this program, if you want to become a professional presenter, a broadcaster, you want to be a cameraman, you want to get viable skills for yourself, you don't want to depend on people to live, you want to become a man of your own, you want to become a boss of your own, all you have to do is to come to our office here at Koredu Agbala bus stop Ayinke Plaza. Once you get there, you ask people you are going to AYO Radio UK. They will direct you straight to our office, and you can start your training once and for all. If you are planning on getting married, you have chosen your wedding date, please, we cover weddings. If you want a perfect job for your wedding shoot, AYO Radio UK is the perfect place to reach and to call for such. We cover weddings and every other thing that has to do with editing, that has to do with camera, we do it here. Yes, once again, welcome to Blue Corners on AYO Radio UK. I am Toke Bravo. You already know this is a relationship program, and we'll talk about things to keep our relationship in shape. Yes, thank you for joining us again today, and if you are listening on TuneIn, continue to listen, and then we can really chat. You can send in your messages, to our numbers, which I'm going to detect later, so that you can contribute to today's program. Okay, this is the studio line. If you want to call in directly, all you have to do is call 080 8011 8719. I'll take that again. If you want to contribute to today's topic, you want to contribute to today's discussion, all you have to do is call 080 801 18719. Yes, this is Blue Corners on AYO Radio UK, and I am Toke Bravo. Today on the program, we'll be treating something very crucial. Last week, we talked about loving the wrong person, and I believe that a lot of people were relieved of their distress. A lot of people were going through a lot of trauma in their relationship, but because of that last week program, they were able to liberate themselves from the bondage. You don't have to be in a wrong relationship. That is why we are here on AYO Radio UK. Blue Corners is here for you. All you have to do is just reach me on Instagram at Toke Bravo, on Facebook, search for my name, Adeola Adebambo Daniel. Drop your message, send me an inbox message. I will read and get in touch with you. So today we are treating another topic. And that topic is the 7 stages in marriage. The 7 stages in marriage. Today's topic is not for married couples alone. It's for people who are in a serious relationship and are planning to get married. If you know you are already in a serious relationship and you want to get married soon, please, this topic is very important for you. I'll be here to discuss it, and we're going to enjoy each other. Once again, if you want to call in to contribute, all you have to do is dial 080 801 187 19. I'll dictate that again. 080-801-187-19. I am Toke Bravo, and you're listening to Blue Corners on NAIJA Radio UK and NAIJA. We're broadcasting live from Ikorodu here. If you want to reach us for sponsorship and advert placement, all you have to do is call either a UK number, the studio line, or reach me directly on my WhatsApp line. The UK line is +44 748 75 702 61. I'll call that again. +44 748 75 702 61. If you want to get in touch with us here at Ikorodu office, you just call the studio line 080-801-187-19. I will take that again for advert placement and sponsorship. Just call 080-801-187-19. And if you want to talk to me directly, send a WhatsApp message to 081-377-62524. I'll take that again. 081-377-62524. Thank you. Today we'll be talking about stages in marriage. The 7 stages in marriage. People get married, and before you know, under some few months they want to leave. They get choked up. They get like, no, I am not feeling the vibe anymore. This is not the person I married. I want to leave. Why is it like that? People don't really understand what it is to be married. Some people think marriage is a bed of roses, and it is a place where they can just wake up every day and pick flowers. It's a place where they get plates of food. Every day is like partying. Every day is like clubbing. It's an institution. Imagine yourself when you were in school. There are times that you get broke for handouts. There are times that you just get tired to read, even though it's exams. But you still try to survive because you want the certificate. That is what exactly marriage is. Marriage is about falling in love with the person you love and fighting for it. Like I used to say, love is not love if it doesn't have history. The love that have stand and overcome the test of time are those ones that we appreciate and we celebrate today. I can mention a lot of people that have been in marriage for years, and they have been able to stay together. That is because they were able to overcome these 7 stages of marriage. These 7 stages is very crucial. The number 1 stage is honeymoon. You know, after marriage, you go for that thing they call honeymoon. It's so sweet. You are just with the person you love, maybe in an hotel room. Some people travel abroad, they explore anywhere they want. They just have all the enjoyment. After honeymoons, what happens? It's about that honeymoon stage is the first stage. You just get to hug each other, sleep. Maybe for the first three months or a month, you are not doing anything serious. You just hug me, kiss you, do things of also the happiness. After that stage, what happens? The next stage in marriage is stage of denial and doubt. After honeymoon, you start living together. You know, you wake up in each other's arms, and you start seeing some shocking revelation about your partner. Like, oh my goodness, the person maybe he snores or she snores, and you're like, my goodness, why is this person like this? Oh, okay, maybe when he's tired, after all, he didn't snore when we were together during the honeymoon. Maybe he's tired or something. You start seeing things about yourself. Maybe at this stage it's very important for couples to be patient, because I read about a white man who asked for divorce the next day after honeymoon. The first time he saw his wife without makeup. You see, he has been seeing the lady on makeup all the time they met. After wedding, the first time that they slept together, and the lady woke up without makeup, said, no, this is not the person I married. I want a divorce. See, that stage is a stage of doubt or denial. You know, when you wake up in the morning and you see your husband and say, is it because he has not taken his bath? Is that why he's looking so ugly like this? I've not seen this one like this. Why is this woman so ugly? You know, that stage of denial, doubt. You see, he wakes up and he just left like that. No goodbye, no good morning. Hello, where are you? I'm at work. And you cannot even tell me. You can't make me. Sorry. There are a lot of issues at this stage after honeymoon. If you are not careful, if you are not doing thing, if you don't know how to use that perfect key, which is communication in marriage or in any relationship, you will lose it at that point in time, and different issues will start setting in. But you should know, if you are prepared and you know you want to get married. Some people don't want to get married because they can't stand all these 7 stages. They don't want any issues. They just want sweetness. They just want everything to go smoothly. But if you are a person that knows that you have to, love is about history. That is just it. If you are in love with someone, you must conquer history as they come. And as you conquer history, you are growing stronger in love. So on this stage of denial and doubt, you have to exercise patience and then communicate, because it is good that after honeymoon you live together, you get to know things about each other. As you know things about each other, it will help you to grow more in love or break out of love. Because if you don't put things together, if you don't communicate, you may actually fall out of love. That is the number 2 stage. Number 3, baby making stage. My goodness, this is another stage in marriage. This is another stage in marriage. Seriously, my director in the studio is actually making jest now. I won't tell you why. You see, people can easily, this is a stage where, especially men, they're like, oh my goodness, this woman is pregnant and she's this fat. What if she gives birth? Oh, the person that was so skinny when I was dating her. Oh, she's a lot of issues. That is baby making stage. Baby making stage when the woman's physique changes, maybe to a better or to a worse situation, depending on how much the spouse can accept her. You see, that's another stage. If couples are not really in love and are not ready to spend the rest of their lives together, they may fall out of love, and at the end will be divorce. Because once you think this person is too fat, and because I married her when she was quite slimmer, and I cannot handle this, why should I live with her? At the end of the day, the baby that you have will suffer for the rest of his or her life, because it's not easy for a person. They know there are single mothers and single fathers, but I know it's not easy to raise a child alone. So this baby making stage is the 3rd stage in marriage. There are a lot of issues. Married couples should be ready to face it together. You should have it at the back of your mind that this woman is going to get pregnant. Okay, I love her. If she grows fatter, what am I going to do? Okay, if she loses her shape, maybe her nose becomes bigger because of childbearing, what am I going to do? She has a bigger arms. Am I going to continue to be in love with her? If you are prepared for this, there will be no problem in your marriage. This is still Blue Corners on NAIJA Radio UK, and you are listening and watching Toke Bravo. And this is a relationship program. Advert placement is important. Sponsorship is important. For advert placement and sponsorship, all you have to do is call our UK number +44 748 8757 0261. I'll call that again. +44 74 87 57 0261. There are a lot of issues that people go through during their marriage. I mean, during relationship. But in marriage, it becomes a more serious business. You cannot just cut off marriage because you think you want to explore, because you think, if you love someone, it's worth fighting for. If you truly love someone, if you love the house you built, you cannot just look at someone that will just come one day and snatch away this house from you. It's not easy. If you see your relationship like that, if you see your marriage like that, this marriage is an achievement to me. I worked for it. Nobody can snatch it from you. You'll be willing and more than willing to fight for it, so that you'll be able to sustain and live together for the rest of your life. That is what love does. There are stages. Like I said, I have mentioned the honeymoon stage, which is the 1st stage, the doubt and denial stage. I'm talking about the 3rd stage now, which is baby making. If you are not careful, you may lose it. Even during this baby making stage, men tend to cheat more, because women react to pregnancy in different ways. There are sometimes you get pregnant at times. I'm a woman, I can tell much about it, and I'm a mother also. You get pregnant at times and you are so vibrant and energetic, but then another pregnancy you feel like the world wants to crumble. There are a lot of things. And there are some women when they are pregnant, they behave so irritatingly that you cannot even leave or stay around them. They make noise. That is when they have power to fight. A very quiet woman, once she gets pregnant, she becomes a nagging wife. You get tired. Well, men should get prepared at this stage of marriage. It's the third stage, the baby making stage. A woman that is so neat, that will wake up, clean the kitchen, clean everywhere. When she's pregnant, you will wake up to her dirty linens on the passage to your room, and then in the kitchen, plate is everywhere, stinkingly smelly. You know, if you are not a mother that is prepared for this stage, you may get irritated and want divorce immediately. But believe me, if she's still that woman you married, all she needs is time, and you can easily go through the journey with her. If you are not a lazy man that wants the woman to bear everything in the house alone, you won't have much problem at that stage of baby making, because you put her through that condition. She wasn't like that before. That's number 3 stage of marriage, baby making stage. There are a lot of issues that will creep in at that point in time. If you are not ready to settle it, if you are not ready for that stage, you may not be able to overcome that stage in marriage. Your marriage may crumble at that point. So baby making stage, in fact, I call it the beginning of marriage. The honeymoon, the denial and doubt is still very better, but the baby making stage, from that point in time, is very crucial in marriage. Couples have to be careful. Men tend to shit more, like they feel relaxed that I already have her now, she's my wife, so I can do anything I want. I have already made her a woman, she's carrying my baby, no man will want to talk to her, and they tend to behave in some manner that may not suit the other person. You see, that is why at this stage, both the man and the woman should be careful, because you may lose it at that point. You may lose it at that point. But if you are able to go through these stages in love, using the tool communication, you can overcome it. This is Blue Corners and I'm Toke Bravo. We are actually talking about the 7 stages in marriage. Yes, we have talked about 3. And we are still going to continue to talk about the other stages. Yes, but for advert placement and sponsorship, please, all you have to do is reach me on +234081377 62524. Advert is important. Let's put your products to limelight. Let's tell people about what you do. And this program needs sponsorship. If you are ready for us, just call that number, or you call our studio line 080-801-18719. I'll dictate that number again. 080-801-18719. Yes, for advert placement and sponsorship. And if you want to become a broadcaster, a bona fide broadcaster, please, AYO Radio UK is more than willing. All you have to do is come, and we have a lot of trainers here, and they will shape you to what you are supposed to be, and you become a boss of your own. Photography, camera, editing, wedding coverage. We do all these things. All you have to do is come to our office at Agbala. All you have to do is come to our office at Agbala after Ikorodu. Once you get Ikorodu, tell a bike you are going to Aike Plaza. They will pick you up from there, drop you at Aike Plaza. You ask for AYO Radio UK, and you will be there live and direct. Please, sponsorship and advert placement is very, very key. Yes, I have talked about the 3 stages of marriage. We are talking about 7 stages, and we have already discussed 3. I said honeymoon stage, which is the first stage in marriage. The second stage is doubt and denial. Doubt and denial stage. Yes, someone is calling. Hello? Hello? Oh, we missed that. Yes, this is Blue Corners on AYO Radio UK. If you want to join us on today's program, all you have to do is call the studio line 080-801-18719 to contribute on today's program. Just call 080-801-18719. 18719. I am Toke. Bravo. Please, as we continue, don't forget the stages. Number 1 is honeymoon stage, which is very important, the first stage. Then stage of doubt and denial, where the couples don't really understand. They try to learn more about each other. Then the third stage, which I've just discussed, is baby making stage. Then we'll go to the next stage, financial crisis stage. When after baby making, you see, this financial crisis stage sets in if you are married to anybody in the world, anybody, no matter how rich they are. Baby making, once you have a child, your financial status will change. If you have been spending like we are just to now, you have a baby, you have to plan for the future, you have to plan for the baby, you have to include some things which you weren't that aware of. Though you are prepared to become married, you are prepared to have babies, but there are some things that you wouldn't know that you would be needing them until you have the babies. That this, okay, I know school is a thing, when he grows up he will go to school, but there are some other things by the side that will just happen. And then if you are a lady that is money conscious, you may have issues with your husband at this point in time, because the man that have been giving you so huge amount of money, but because you have a baby now, he cannot afford that. There are people who are multi-billionaire, whatever, they can afford it. Money may not be the issues, but most times financial crisis also surface in marriage. How do you cope with it? How do you cope with it? That is the fourth stage. If you are not patient enough, think about the past, that this man has never been stingy. If it's happening this time, what should we do? There is that point in marriage where things seems like everything is going down. It's not because the marriage is not good. It's not because your man is cheating on you, or the woman is not working hard enough, or the man is not working hard enough. It's just that it must happen because things are changing. Formerly, it was just you and him going for clubbing, going for other things just to explore, but now you have to plan for things that will come up later. So financial management is very key. So you have to talk about it. When this happens, you sit together to talk about it. And believe me, one stream of income is not good for the family. You are a salary earner, your husband is a salary earner. The family may suffer severely from this fourth stage, which is the financial crisis stage. You earn salary, he earns salary. You have to wait for maybe 30 or 32 days to cover up, to take up responsibilities. How would you cope? If you are not patient enough, how would you cope with things like this? So it's not about communication. Talk about it. Now we are growing as a family. It's not just you and I. How do we expand our financial strength? How do we expand it? When you talk on this, you can get some other sides business that will not affect your work, and at the end of the day, you are getting some cash from it. You are getting some cash from it. That is number 4 stage in marriage, financial crisis stage. Number 5, child raising stage. Child raising stage. I don't know, I really want to talk about this, but if we have to extend it to next week, I'll be glad. This is number 5 stage in marriage, child raising stage. If you have your first child, or after that financial crisis, you now know how to manage yourselves. Like, this is what we earn, this is how we should spend it, this is what we'll keep for savings. This to start life. As you grow, you begin to think of how to get other source of incomes. But as it is, that stage has gone. The child raising stage. The children are now growing. They are no longer toddlers that you can easily talk to. At this point, if couples are not really careful, they may lose it, because some men try to transfer the love they have for their wives to their children, and so also as some women, they will transfer the love that they have for the man before to their children, thereby neglecting their core obligations to their husband. Everything they see is their children. They don't care about the man anymore. They don't care about their duties as wives to the man, and then their duties as mothers to the children. That is one. If you don't know how to strike balance, you may have issues at this stage. You may have issues at this stage. And there are some couples who want the mother will want to train the children this way, the father wants to train the children this way. If you don't reach a compromise, the children will suffer and the marriage itself will suffer. So you have to sit down. Communication is key. I'll keep saying it. In any relationship, communication is key. At this stage, child raising stage, you have to sit down. It's not about ego. Should not even surface in marriage at all. It should not, because by the time you have that ego, when you are supposed to be communicating with each other, you are actually destroying the future of that marriage. So if there is anything you need to discuss with your husband or with your wife over the raising of your children, okay, I don't like the way you are raising these kids, okay, what do you think we should do? You just discuss it. You can go out to talk about it if you don't want the kids to know. You can just do 1 or 2 communication. You can see counselors, those that are more experienced in relationship, and they will show you how to go about it. That is number 5 stage in marriage. Number 5 stage in marriage, the child raising stage, is another important stage. If you also are able to overcome this stage, you are growing gradually. You are growing gradually. This is Blue Corners. This is Blue Corners on AYO Radio UK. I am Toke Bravo. Unfortunately, we will not be able to finish this topic. I will be expecting your feedback. Send your messages. Thanks to all those who are watching. I really appreciate. God bless you all. Send your feedbacks and your thoughts about today's program and topic, and then we will continue next week. I am Toke Bravo. I want to really thank my director who is here today, the one who has made it possible for you to watch me live. That is Prince Michael Ali. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to my PRO, Miriam Babs. I miss you. And to my executive producer, DJ Ali. I know you are watching. And to Toke this time. Thanks to everyone who watched. I'll see you again next week. Same time. Maybe. And if the time is going to change, I will let you know. Just continue to follow at Toke Bravo, and then on Facebook, Adeola Adebambo Daniel. See you next week. Bye bye.